welcome to this third installment of our Touring USA series. So today, like last time, we landed at Block Island Airport, but the difference is that I got myself the Orbx scenery for it, and it's absolutely fantastic. It looks great. I hope you had a chance to see those opening shots. But yeah, today we're gonna make our way down near New York. We're gonna go down to Culverton Executive Airport, once again uncontrolled airspace, but it's around a 75 nautical miles flight, short flight. But what I want to do is do a tour of the island to really show you how it looks. I think it's a good idea. Tell me if you like it. And yeah, so here we are sitting at Block Island Airport. Our route for today will bring us from Block Island to East Hampton VOR, so Hotel Tango Oscar, frequency 113.6, and then direct to Culverton VOR 117.2 Charlie Charlie Charlie. So I hope this sounds right to you guys, and during cruise today I will show you more in depth how to properly set your power settings to have a nice fuel efficient cruise. Alright guys, let's get started. So today guys, we will be flying on Vatsim. Boston Center is currently online, but since we are flying VFR at low altitudes, and unless I would require flight following, I will not be contacting him. I will be monitoring the frequency, of course, but I shouldn't have to get in touch with him. If ever he wants to speak to me, I will be able to answer rapidly. But other than that, pretty standard flight. It's a bit, as you can see, it's not clear. It's a bit cloudy today, but it should do for a very fun flight. All of our airports today are in VFR condition, which is great. Alright, so let's get started with the before start checklist. But prior to that, I will show you how to fill up the aircraft as you wish. So we will not be flying 100% fuel today. We will only use 50%. So to do so, you just turn on the ELT. That's how they manage to, have this menu pop up. We will refill the fuel to 50% and refill the oil while we're at it. Alright, so let's close this menu, and before start checklist. Before that, just make sure the baro is set well and everything looks good. Everything is cold and dark, and this is confirmed. Alright, so brakes are set. Circuit breakers are all in, checked. Alternate air is off. Propeller full forward, like so. Avionics are off, and fuel selector will be on left tank for now. And as with every flight, I will turn on auto fuel selector. Alright, next checklist. Throttle, so we can open the throttle halfway in. Alternator switch on and battery on, so let's put that on, as well as beacon light. Make sure you have the fuel quantities, so 50% is checked. Fuel pump on, mixture rich, then idle cutoff. So make sure we have fuel pressure and we have fuel flow. Then idle cutoff, propeller clear, starter engage, and mixture full rich. So we'll do that right now. Here we go. We have a good start. We want to maintain around 1400 RPM on the propeller, so let's do that right now. All pressure is checked in the green, all temperature is rising, as well as EGT will be rising. So taxi checklist, taxi area clear, parking brake release, throttle, brakes, steering. Alright, let's start this taxi, shall we? Very nice day to fly today. Nothing to be reported. Alright guys, so here we are coming up on the runway. Let's stop right here, parking brakes on, and let's do our run up. So checklist, ground check, parking brake set, propeller full forward check, throttle 2000 RPM, let's set that up. Alright, magnetos check, so left, notice the drop, right, both, then right, notice the drop as well, and back up, check, vacuum is good in the range, all temperature is in the green, check, all pressure in the green as well, ammeters check, non-sheeter panel check, propeller exercise. Sounds good to me. Alternate air is off, fuel pump can come off, fuel pressure check, throttle retard. Before takeoff, battery on, alternator on, fuel selector on the left, fuel pump can come on, engines checks are done, mixture is full rich, propeller set, flaps. We will ask for 10 degrees, and trim is neutral, check.
Controls. Flight, not sure where number 2 is, through 3000 for 14000.
Triple 641 Boston Center, low climate maintain, hold 360.
That's a flight level 36, JetBlue 641.
Alright guys, so we are ready to go. And as I told you, we will gonna tour the island before heading to Calverton. Alright, airspeed alive, full throttle. Get a bit of crosswind, as I said. Alright. Sorry guys, that was a bit choppy. Positive rate. Gear up. Flaps can come up. Sorry for the choppiness here on the takeoff roll. Still getting used to this aircraft with my joystick. Coming up on 1000 feet, and we will do a left crosswind departure. So a bit of turbulence, and as you can see, island is beautifully modeled.
I'm 729, ready for taxi, holding short of Alpha.
We'll reduce power a bit. It's a bit choppy.
Tier 9729, runway 15, taxi via Alpha, call the Burlington Oscillator 2980. Taxi via Alpha, call 2980.
Boston Center, good afternoon. Piper Arrow Charlie Golf Quebec Yankee India just departed Block Island State Airport. We'll be doing VFR to Calverton Executive Airport.
Piper Charlie Golf Quebec Yankee India Boston Center, squawk 4703.
Squawking 4703, climbing through 3900 for 4500. Piper Charlie Golf Quebec Yankee India. And Boston Center, can you confirm squawking 4703 for Piper Quebec Yankee India?
Piper, Quebec Yankee, India, radar contact just a mile northeast Block Island, through at 4,500. Maintain VFR, the Providence altimeter 2979er.
We'll maintain VFR and 2979er, Piper Charlie, Golf, Quebec Yankee, India. Thank you. So there you go. That was a little tour of the island, and now we'll be heading to Culverton Executive Airport. Let's plug that in the OBS. Alright guys, so we are now established in cruise, and we are tracking East Hampton VOR 113.60, currently 30 nautical miles away from it, and we are in touch with Boston Center. It's not, it's not required, but always good to let them know we're here, and we're getting some sort of VFR flight following as well. So our setting for the flight is 2,200 RPM, and we're doing a 75% power cruise with a fuel flow of around 12.7. Alright guys, so checking in again, we are 15 nautical miles away from East Hampton at this moment, and we are in contact with New York Approach, just letting them know our intention, what we are doing, and yeah, so we'll, after crossing East Hampton VOR, we'll proceed direct to Culverton Executive Airport and find the best, the most suitable runway to use at that point. I'll probably use near retard stations, because there's no weather at Culverton Executive, but we have a lot of airports nearby, so that's what we are going to use. I hope you are enjoying this third installment of the series, and please leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you are. Alright guys, talk to you in a bit. So, relatively short flight today. We're enjoying very nice scenery, except these squared water. I don't know what that is. I think there's a bug that's icy water, and I think it's just a bug with FTX Vector, if I'm correct, because you can enable or disable iced out water, frozen water, and I think that's the problem here. It's spring, but still early spring, so there might be some problem with that. So I'm gonna check after this flight if I disable frozen water, if it solves out the issue. But yeah, that's not so cool, but it's not too bad as well. Scenery is nice, typical East Coast America. Alright guys, talk to you when we are nearing Culverton. Alright guys, so we will be starting our descent. Let's mixture up and propeller up as well. Autopilot can come off, and let's start our descent. Culverton should be at our 12th, and we will tell New York when we have the airport in sight. Alright guys, so we have the field in sight. We'll make a straining for runway 23, and we'll squawk VFR 200. Fuel pump on, landing lights on, and we're set to go. Coming up on 2,000 feet. Let's fly a bit along the coast, just for funsies. because it's beautiful and we are VFR. We do pretty much what we want if we stay clear of airspaces, which we will do today. Really, FTX Global and Vector and OpenLC North America makes for a very nice VFR flying experience. Really, truly brilliant. I love it. Alright guys, so we are nearing the field to our left here, as you can see. Currently at 1,700 feet. We'll make a left base, long left base for runway 23, and a pretty long final as well over the water. Should be nice, should look very good. Alrighty, everything is good. Squawking VFR, fuel pump is on, pitot heat is on, lights are on, and the field is well in sight. So landing at 75 knots, and when we'll be ready, first notch of flaps can come on. I hope you guys enjoyed this first bit of ATC today. Truly hope you did. Alright, I'll ask for 10 degrees of flaps. Let's try to make this a very nice landing. We chose runway 23 because the nearest airfield currently has winds going 260, I believe, so looking good. $1,500, check. Turning long final, very nice. Gears can come down. We have 3 greens and flaps 25. Everything looking good. I don't see any marking on the runway, but you know what? It's not too much of a problem here. The approach is clear, which is great for us. Somewhat of a very light crosswind, but nothing special here. Alright, so it seems we're landing on a closed runway. That's my bad, but that's gonna have to do for today. I hope you guys will pardon me. Alright, retarded throttles. And let's land this thing. Let's opt for a smooth touchdown. This thing glides a lot. Alright, here we are. Welcome to Culverton. And let's do a 180 here to get off quickly. Alright guys, so here we are, improvised parking space, not the most exciting airport ever, but it will do. Let's shut this baby down. Oh, mixture lock, there you go. Magneto can come off. Battery off. Alright guys, so at this point I had a little problem with the recording, but basically the flight was over. I just thanked you very much for watching, and yeah, so if you like the video, please subscribe, like and comment, and be back for the next episode. Alright guys, take care.